My name is Stef Nicovich, and I currently work at the University of Lynchburg. Um, we've been living in this house for about 15 years now, is how long we've been in town. What I tend to do when I'm not working, which is most of the time, I tend to putter. I like to work in my shop, I like to fix things, I like to build things. In 2003, they put on a sunroom, which is right there actually. And as part of that, they redid the kitchen and they put in a bay window in the kitchen, which brought it out underneath the eave a little bit farther. And it's right under that where the bay window meets the old wall that we started to get a leak. And that's when I realized that we needed to have a new roof. A friend of mine used you guys, and she loved you. She had nothing but phenomenal things to say about you. She said she had a couple issues. You guys were right out literally that day she called and fixed them. So you were the first people we called. But he came out, took a look at it, and said, okay, this is what we can do. We pretty much had it figured out within a half hour. You know, the guy came around, he looked around for 20 minutes, measured out what the roof would be, you know, as far as how much it would take. We sat down, looked at the kinds of shingles. We also had some gutter repair and had covers over the gutters put on. And yeah, about a half hour, he had everything out and he had a price for us, no problem. Oh God, Vilner was great. His crew was great. They came in, they were ready to go. It was interesting, I noticed a couple of things. He had the crew up there, they were doing it. One of the things we did stipulate was if we needed any decking replaced, that we do it with ply and not with already strand board. He was fine with that, no problem, they took care of that, used the ply that we requested. One of the things I did know is that he had a slightly larger crew than usual that day. It was supposed to be a day and a half project, they got it done in a day. But he always had somebody walking around cleaning up. That wasn't something they waited till the end of the day on. That was something that they started doing within a few hours of being here, was making sure that the debris did not get out of hand. And then, you know, they had 2 or 3 guys at the end of the day go around again just to make sure. What you pay for when you go with a company is that the process will work, that the process is painless, that the process is seamless. It's like an engineering company. The actual engineering solution is going to probably be very similar for a lot of different companies. It's how do you get to that solution and how well does that work? And that's really what you pay for our company. And Cenvar was really, really good on that. For the future customer, it's not what I would say about your company, it's what I would say about the attitude that people have of people that come and work on their houses. What was it? It was Winston Churchill said, never judge a man by how he treats his equal, judge a man by how he treats his subordinates. And the crew that came out was used to people sort of ignoring them and not really interacting with them or even treating them with respect. These guys are professionals, these guys have a job, they know what they're doing. The very fact that we had muffins and coffee for them was such a surprise for them. I couldn't imagine having a crew come to my house without something like that for them, right? I mean, it's a small thing. Pot of coffee, some muffins, not a big deal. Help yourself. That's a big deal. I learned a long time ago that the people that support you are the important people. Like I said, I worked for the University of Lynchburg. If I don't show up for work for a week, nobody cares. Really. I mean, you know, I don't have to be there every day. But the support staff, if they don't show up for work for a week, things go to hell in a handbasket. Supporting them, supporting the people that do this kind of work is very important. So I would suggest to anybody who has a crew come over to their house, be supportive of them. You're going to get a better job out of them just because they're going to want to work for you than anything else. So that's what I would suggest to any future customers. You guys did what you said you were going to do, and that was great. That's tougher and tougher to find anymore. It really is, to find a company that will actually do what they say they're going to do. And you guys did.